Okay, good morning po, grade 10. So for today po, we will have another theorem po, and that is about a quadrilateral or quadrilaterals inscribed in a circle. So when we say quadrilaterals inscribed in a circle, those are quadri na nasa loob po ng circle. Okay po? So that theorem po is about this. So theorem number 4 states that if all vertices of a quadrilateral lie on the circle, then opposite angles are supplementary. So let's have this illustration. So we have in here a circle na ito pong kulay orange. Then meron tayong figure na nasa loob ng circle. So again, when we say quadrilateral, ano ba pag sinabi natin quadrilateral? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng quadrilateral? Grade 10? Diba? Quadrilateral, those are polygons na merong apat na sides. So, say for example, a square, a rectangle, pero hindi lang yun doon. As long as a figure has four sides, then it is a quadrilateral. Sabi dito kay theorem, kapag daw yung lahat ng vertices ng quadrilateral ay on the circle, take note of the preposition on. Diba? Ano pag sinabi kapag on? Diba? The point that is exactly on the circumference ng circle nasa mismong linya ng bilog. Ano naman yung vertices? Vertices kung saan nag-meet yung mga sides ng quadrilateral natin. So in this figure, itong mga kulay blue. So yan po yung vertices ng quadrilateral. And those vertices lie on the circle. Now kapag daw yung lahat, again, lahat ng apat na vertices nung quadrilateral ay nasa circle, then the opposite angles are supplementary. When we say opposite angles, yung angles na magkakatapat. For example po ay itong vertex na ito yung katapat niya. So ito yung angle na to, ito yung angle opposite niya. Itong angle na to, ito yung angle na opposite sa kanya. Now, yung opposite angles daw na yon ay supplementary. So when we say supplementary, the sum of the measures of the two angles is equal to 180 degrees. Kapag daw pinag-add natin yung measure ng dalawang opposite angles, ang makukuha dapat natin na sum is equal to 180 degrees. So, tignan po natin yung next na figure. Now, we have in here quadrilateral ABCD. So again po, we have here quadrilateral A, B, C, D is inscribed in this circle. Lahat ng vertex niya ay nasa circumference ng circle. Now, ano dyan yung mga angles na supplementary? Ano dyan yung magiging mga opposite angles? So in this figure, angle A and angle C, sila yung magka-partner na opposite angles. So sabi, kay theorem number 4, if we get the sum of their measures, it is equal to 180 degrees. So if we get, again, another way of naming angles is using the name do sa vertex. So pwedeng isang letter lang po. So if we get the sum of the measures of angle A plus the measure of angle C, equal daw siya saan? Kasi 'di ba they are supplementary, they are opposite angles. So supplementary daw sila. So 'di ba pag supplementary, sabi ko nga kanina, equals 180 yung sum. So the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle C will give you 180 degrees. As well as, ano pa yung isang magka-partner na opposite angles? 'Di ba we have angle B and angle D. So the same thing po doon sa kanina, if we get the sum of the measures of angle B plus the measure of angle D, still we will arrive with 180 degrees. Again, the opposite angles are supplementary. Kaya siya naging equal sa 180 degrees. Okay po. Next, let's have examples. So we have here again, quadrilateral ABCD is inscribed in the circle. Now, ano kaya yung mga hanapin natin? So, ang given sa atin, the measure of, given po sa atin ha, the measure of angle B is equal to 34 degrees. And we have the measure of angle C is equal to 75 degrees. So, ano kailangan nating hanapin? So, for example, ang pinapahanap sa atin is the measure of angle A and the measure of angle D. So, paano makukuha yon? Again, sabi kay theorem number 4, if all vertices of a quadrilateral lie on the circle, then the opposite angles are supplementary. So, that means, pwede natin gamitin yun. So, kailangan natin malaman ano yung angle opposite angle A. Then, kailangan din natin malaman kung ano yung angle opposite angle D. O, dito muna tayo kay angle A muna. Una natin hanapin si angle A. Ito si angle A. Now, what is the angle opposite angle A? Ano yung angle na katapat niya sa kabilang side? Diba? Angle A, nasa tapat niya ay si angle C. So that means, ano ibig sabihin nun? Kung sila yung opposite angles yung angle A at angle C. Diba? They are supplementary. So pwede natin sabihin na the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle C ay equal saan? Equal sa 180 degrees kasi nga they are supplementary. Okay po? So, substitute natin. Ano yung measure? Ang hinahanap is angle A. Meron ba tayong measure ng angle C? Diba that is 75 degrees. So, substitute. The measure of angle A plus ano yung angle C? We have 75 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Kailangan lang natin ay si angle A. So, anong gagawin with 75 degrees? Lipat natin sa kabila. So, from positive, pag nilipat siya sa kabilang side, magiging minus na yung operation. So, we have the measure of angle A is equal to 180 degrees minus 75 degrees. And 180 degrees minus 75 degrees will give you 105 degrees. So therefore, the measure of angle A is 105 degrees. So ito ay 105 degrees. Next, let's have the measure of angle D. So dito naman, si angle D ay ano ang angle na katapat? Ito si angle D. Ano yung angle na katapat niya? We have, obviously, si angle B. So, katulad kanina, pwede nating sabihin, since they are opposite angles at supplementary sila, so we can say that the measure of angle B again, the measure of angle D, wait lang po, ayaw mapindot. Okay, going back, the measure of angle D plus the measure of, ano yung angle opposite niya? Angle B, di ba? The measure of angle B is equal to 180 degrees. O, substitute natin, may measure tayo ng angle B, di ba? And that is 34 degrees. So we have the measure of angle D plus angle B is 34 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Katulad kanina, lipat natin sa kabila si 34. So we have the measure of angle D is equal to 180 degrees minus 34 degrees. So for us to get the measure of angle D, we just need to subtract yung dalawa. So we have, again, 180 degrees minus 34 degrees will give you 100 Saan na yung mouse pointer ko? Will give you, again, 180 degrees minus 34 degrees is 146 degrees. So therefore, the measure of angle D is equal to 146 degrees. Okay po, kasi nga they are supplementary. Kaya minus lang natin sa 180 degrees. Okay po? Okay, let's have example number 2. Again, pwede nyo pong i-pause yung video ha para mabalikan. Pwede nyo i-rewind, i-playback para po mas maintindihan yung lesson. Okay po, again, we have quadrilateral ABCD inscribed on the circle. Now, all vertices niya nung quadrilateral lies on the circle. Lahat ay nasa circumference. Now, ano yung mga hanapin? Tingnan natin yung given. We have the measure of angle A is 95 degrees and ayun yung isang given natin. The measure of arc ADC is 220 degrees. Ito si arc ADC. Again, this is arc ADC. So, 3 letters siya, meaning that this is a major arc. Kung itong arc daw na ito ay 220 degrees, so ang hahanapin natin na measure ay alin? So, itong tatlo, angle B, angle C, and angle D. Okay po? Unahin na natin si A kasi may given na angle A. Si angle A po, ano ang angle na opposite sa kanya? So, ang opposite angle A ay si angle C. So, that means if we get the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle C, it is equal to 180 degrees. So, again, bibigay sa atin na angle A is 95 degrees plus the measure of angle C is equal to 180 degrees. So, lipat sa kabila si 95, magiging minus. So, the measure of angle C is equal to 180 degrees minus 95 degrees. So, we have 180 degrees minus 95 degrees will give you 85 degrees. So, therefore, the measure of angle C is 85 degrees. Next naman po, ano naman pwede nating sunod na makita? Ano yung sunod natin pwede makita? Saan natin gagamitin tong si arc ADC? Okay, tingnan po natin si arc ADC. Ito pong arc na ito ay isang intercepted arc. Now, ano yung arc na ano yung angle na nag-intercept sa kanya? So, we have si angle A, B, C, or simply angle B. Tingnan yung endpoints niya, ay endpoints din ng arc. So, that means si angle B ay in-intercept yung arc ADC. Now, si angle ABC or si angle B, ay anong type ng angle? Is it a central angle or an inscribed angle? Okay, that is an inscribed angle kasi nga yung vertex niya ay chords at yung sides niya ay chords rather and the vertex is on the circle. So ano again, theorem number 2. The measure of the inscribed angle is 1/2 of its intercepted arc. So, para makuha si angle B, kukuhanin daw natin yung kalahati ng intercepted arc niya. And what is 1/2 of 220 degrees? Again, para makuha si angle B, kailangan na natin kuhanin yung 1/2 ni 220 degrees. So, kailangan natin siya i-divide by 2. So, 220 degrees divided by 2 will give you 110 degrees. So, angle B measures 110 degrees. O ngayong meron na tayong angle B, makukuha na natin si angle D. Paano po? Kasi di ba si angle B is the angle opposite angle D. So, balik tayo kay theorem number 4. So, pwede natin sabihin na the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle D is equal to 180 degrees. So, measure of angle B natin na given or nakuha natin is 110 degrees plus the measure of angle D is equal to 180 degrees. So, lipat si 110 sa kabila, magiging the measure of angle D is equal to 180 degrees minus 110 degrees. So, the measure of angle D is equal to 70 degrees. So, nakuha na po natin lahat yung measure ng angle na meron si quadrilateral. Now, on the next examples po, let's take it a little higher po. Medyo ibahin natin, lagyan natin ng variables. Okay po? So, we have it here, quadrilateral naman, EFHG. So, excuse me po. So, ano yung pagkakaiba sa ibang quadrilateral na to? So, dito po, ang given sa atin ay may variable. So, we have in here, si angle E daw is 4x plus 12 degrees. Si angle H, 4x minus 42 degrees. Si angle F, 134 degrees. So, dito kailangan nating malaman ano yung measure ni angle E, ni angle G, at ni angle H. So, dito po, ang hanapin natin ay si measure of angle E, si measure of angle H, at si measure ni angle F. So, unahin natin si measure ni angle F kasi pinakamadali na sa lahat, di ba? Ma-minus lang natin sa 180 para, that measure of angle F, but the measure of angle G. So, para makuha si measure ni angle G, di ba? Ano yung angle na katapat ni angle G? That is angle F. So, again, pwede natin sabihin that the measure of angle F plus the measure of angle G, they are supplementary. So, they are equal to, or it is equal to 180 degrees. So, measure ni angle F ay may binigay, so 134 degrees plus the measure of angle G na hinahanap natin is equal to 180 degrees. So, lipat sa kabila ulit. So, the measure of angle G is equal to 180 degrees minus 134 degrees. So, equals 180 minus 134 is 46 degrees. So, we have the measure of angle G is 46 degrees. Next, paano naman si angle E at si angle H? Sa answer natin, i-minus yan. Wala namang given na value. So, we will be using algebra po para dyan. Diba? Again, si angle E is the angle opposite angle H. So, that means we can say that, again, they are supplementary and the measure of angle E plus the measure of angle H is, again, equal to 180 degrees. So, ang kailangan kasi natin dito, pag may variable na x, is isolve yung value ng x, then isa-substitute natin ulit dito sa given illustration. Okay po? So, again, solve natin yung x using this. Measure of angle E plus the measure of angle H is 180 degrees. Ano yung given sa angle E? Diba, we have 4x plus 12. Then, plus angle H, we have 10x minus 42. Drop na muna natin yung degrees kasi we are solving for x. Then, equals 180 degrees. Now, ano yung gagawin natin dito? Combine like terms. 4x plus 10x will give you 14x. Next, 12 minus 42 will give you negative 30. And that is equal to 180. Sunod, kailangan natin ay x lang dito sa kabilang side. So, si negative 30, ililipat sa kabila. So, from negative ay magiging positive. So, equals 180 plus 30. And 14x is equal to 180 plus 30, that is 210. And for us to get x, divide siya sa number na katabi ni x, and that is 14. So, cancel out. Kasi mag-i-equal sa 1 na lang naman yan. Then, x is equal to 210 divided by 14 is equal to 15. So, therefore, if x is equal to 15, pwede natin makuha si angle E at si angle H. Pakitandaan po ha na x is equal to 15. So, again, ito pa rin naman po yun. Again, ano yung measure ng angle G natin dito kanina? This is 46 degrees. Then, ang hinahanap na lang natin dito is the measure of angle E and the measure of angle H. Nakuha natin kanina that the value of x is 15. Diba po? So, substitute natin. So, the measure of angle E is equal to, ano yung binigay sa atin? 4x plus 12. So we have, substitute lang yung 15. So we have 4 times the value of x is 15 plus 12. 4 times 15 is 60 plus 12. So that is equal to 60 plus 12, 72 degrees. So we now have angle E is 72 degrees. So for us to get the next angle, pwede na po nating i-minus na siya sa 180 or pwede pa rin i-solve for, i-substitute si x. So, gawin natin parehas ha. So, kung gagawin natin na minus lang sa 180, di ba pwede natin sabihin that the measure of angle E plus the measure of angle H ay 180 kasi nga di ba opposite angles are supplementary. So, di ba magiging angle E is 72 degrees plus the measure of angle H equals 180 degrees. So, malilipat sa kabila. So, magiging 180 minus 72. So, the measure of angle H is 108 degrees. So, pwede na po yun. Or, kapag you solve for x, ganito naman. Measure of angle H is equal to 10x minus 42. So, substitute lang yung x. So, we have 10 times 15 minus 42. And 10 times 15 will give you 150 minus 42. So, still is 108 degrees. Okay po. This will be the last example na. Medyo mahaba na po yung video. We have here quadrilateral JKLM. So given sa atin, the measure of angle K is 2x plus 50 degrees. The measure of angle M is x plus 145 degrees. So, ano yung isa pa? We have the measure of angle L is 73 degrees. Ito po, angle L is 73 degrees. So, ang hahanapin naman po natin dito, ay again, we need to get the measure of angle J, K, and M. So, obviously, si angle J, ano yung gagawin para makuha si angle J? O, ito si angle L, angle opposite niya ay si angle J. Diba? So, ano na lang yung gagawin para madali? Automatically, minus nyo lang sa 180 yung given angle. So, 180 minus 73. So, angle J is 107 degrees. So, again, the measure of angle J is 107 degrees. Saan nang galing yun? Again, galing si 107 sa 180 degrees minus 73 degrees. Okay po. Next, katulad kanina, si angle K at si angle K at si angle M, they are opposite angles, di ba? Ito si angle M, opposite niya si angle K. So, katulad kanina, yung measure ni angle K plus yung measure ni angle M ay equal sa 180 degrees. Hahanapin ulit natin si value ng X. So, the measure of angle K, given sa atin ay 2X plus 50 degrees. And measure of angle M, X plus 145 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Again, combine like terms, 2x plus x. This is 3x. 50 plus 145 is equal to plus 195 degrees. Then equals 180 degrees. Si 195, ibabato ulit sa kabilang side. Magpapalit ng sign, magiging 3x equals 180 degrees minus 195 degrees. And we will have 3x equals 180 minus 195 is negative 15 degrees. Then, to get x, divide both sides by 3 kasi 3 yung katabi ni x, cancel out. So, x is equal to negative divided by positive is negative. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So, si negative 5 yung isa-substitute natin. Okay po? So, kukuhanin natin. So, the measure of angle K is given na 2x plus 50. So, substitute lang si negative 5. So, 2 times negative 5 plus 50. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10 plus 50. So, the measure of angle K, negative 10 plus 50 will give you positive 40 degrees. So, the measure of angle K is 40 degrees. Next, let's have the measure of angle M. O pwedeng i-minus na lang or pwedeng ganito. Pwedeng the measure of angle M is equal to x plus 145. So, x natin is negative 5 plus 145. So, mamaminus. So, still, measure of angle M, negative 5 plus 145 is 140 degrees. Oh, tama naman, di ba? Supplementary. 140 plus 40, 180 degrees. Again, pag grade 10, theorem number 4 states that if all vertices of a quadrilateral lie on the circle, then opposite angles are supplementary. Okay po. So that's all for today po. Thank you and God bless po.